Good morning, everybody. So, you're all feeling a bit shitty, yeah? Well, we've got a lot of shit going on. Yeah, this world is imploding and changing and morphing and resetting. And it's a kind of like epic battle between the forces, as it were, of darkness and light. And a lot of people are feeling really shitty, and they feel as if it's just going to go on and never ends. Now, when all is said and done, people, what lies at the heart of the problem is that you feel powerless. You believe that you're powerless and that there's nothing you can do, and that life is something that just happens to you. And that isn't true. But that is the program, isn't it? We live in a world which is made up of predictive programming. And it's mostly subliminal. So we're subjected to it all the time. And we don't even realize that we are subjected to it. So that's why a lot of people, soul people, have trouble waking up. Because it's not something that you can blatantly point out to them. Because the programming is very subliminal. So you tell somebody that, did you know that you're constantly being manipulated? And they say, no, I'm not. And you try and explain it to them, but it's very difficult to put into words, and so whatnot. I mean, personally, I don't believe in waking people up. I don't do that at all. I never do, ever. Because everybody wakes up when they're supposed to wake up. And that is the truth. It just happens. When it's your destiny, when it's your time, you will wake up. Right? And nobody needs to wake anybody else up. So don't waste any time and waste any energy at all. Because for starters, you don't know whether you're dealing with an NPC or with a real person. The only way to tell those apart is when you've known people for a certain amount of time. The people that never change, and I mean not ever, not in any way, shape or form, they're NPCs. If people do change, even if it is in small but significant ways, they are sold. That's it. That's how you can tell them apart. NPCs are very flat. There's no depth. But the best way to tell them apart is does somebody change? And I mean change for the better, obviously, right? Has there been any kind of meaningful shift within this person? It can be a small one, very small. But if it's meaningful, most likely, then they're sold. And I'm not talking so much about, the government is lying to us, because I find a lot of these so-called people that are conspiracy theorists or awake to the conspiracy are shills and NPCs. They're not real either, because they're perpetually stuck on the, we're all powerless and there's nothing we can do meme. So that is a program, that's predictive programming, and they want you to think that, and they want you to feel that. The truth, I feel, is that life doesn't just happen to us, but we believed all this time that life really just happens to us, and that we're all powerless victims here. And we've been so severely wounded in the construct of that manufactured, mind-controlled belief. The trauma is out of this world, literally. So we've been living that. And the biggest hurdle is to overcome that. The biggest hurdle is to get back to yourself and to realize that, hey, you know what? That is fucking bullshit. I am powerful. I am powerful. The shadow self will go, well, no, you're not, because look at your life. Look at the shit show that is your life. Look at your past. Look at how horrific it was. Look what's happened to them, to you. Look what they've done to you. So, no, you're not. But, and it says, no, things will have to get better. And then you'll believe. Then you'll have faith that, that there is good in the world. But that's not how it works, people. That's not how it works. At all. It requires a leap of faith. It requires you to choose yourself. It requires you to say, I choose me. I am powerful. I am healing. I am healing this deepest wound. And the nucleus, the very nucleus of the deepest wound is this sense that you're worthless and that you're powerless and that life just happens to you and that it's always bad. And if you think about your life, you'll realize that isn't true. It isn't always bad. Evil doesn't always win. That just isn't true. So think about your life and you'll realize that. But that's the programming. And I'm actually today, I'm getting really fed up with that shit. I'm getting fed up with people everywhere just continuing on and on with that. Because it's like, fucking get a hold of yourself already. Yes, planetarily speaking, blah, 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 there's loads of stuff coming up. True. And it's bringing up loads of stuff. True. But I tend to interpret these things slightly differently from everybody else. So I'm beginning to see that Saturn, for example, is not the enemy. Saturn is not the enemy. Not for me anymore. I choose differently because I am powerful. And I will not be assaulted by predictive programming because I'm sick of that shit. I will not be told what my reality is, what my abilities are, what my power is, by anything external. I ain't doing that no more, because that's bullshit. I can sort my own life out. I can determine what is what for myself via my intuition. I can determine what I want and what I don't want. I can recognize a narcissist about 10 miles away and say, I ain't playing that game. I came across one yesterday, somebody I've known for years, and no, I wasn't going for it at all. And they knew that, and they just weren't happy about it. And they just, off they went. And it was good to see. It gave me a sense of accomplishment. It was like, yeah, hey, ha. Because, hey, we people, we are powerful. Alright? So, looking at the current planetary situation, we have Saturn, we have Venus, we have Pluto, we have Chiron. We have a full moon in Gemini, which, well, is neither here nor there for me. To me, what it means, Saturn is the old. Saturn is very old, and Saturn is very wise. And Saturn says, yes, you can have what you want, but are you willing to put the work in? Or are you going to sit here and say, but I'm powerless and there's nothing I can do and life just happens to me and they've all done it to me and I'm powerless and life just happens to me and they've all done it to me ad nauseam? Because if that's what you're going to keep doing, you're just going to stay stuck in the shit. Because you are a creator being. You're powerful. And you're very old. You didn't come here to fuck about and sit on your ass feeling like a victim. That's not why you came here. You came here to look around and realize what the fuck is going on here. This needs sorting out. And you came here to sort it out. In whichever way you're meant to sort it out. That's up to you. You work that out. Alright? Then we have Venus. Venus is, oh, but I can't really trust myself because, you know, I'm just so powerless and weak and small. I can't really trust my intuition because it's misleading me, and I shouldn't do the tarot cards because they're probably evil, and I can't trust the synchronicity is evil. Everything is evil, so I shouldn't trust anything. Oh, maybe I should just kill myself now. See, and I'm really sick of that as well. I had a comment from somebody, you know, when I did my tarot card reading for 2020, saying, oh, when you use tarot cards, you're just letting evil entities influence you, you know. Now, this person clearly believes they're completely powerless, because what? I know when something dark is afoot, people. Thank you very much. I'm powerful enough to know that, to realise that, to feel that, to sense that, and to make short thrift of that. Thank you. I don't believe anything, I don't follow anything, and I don't take any information verbatim. And when I do my cards, I look through them because my own psychic intuition tells me things. That's what I trust. I trust myself. I don't trust the cards. They're just a kind of map. I trust myself. Man, people really don't trust themselves. People really feel powerless, and people are addicted to that shit. Be aware of that. Question everything. Question what's happening in your mind. Question what's happening in your emotions. Question the information that is coming to you. Why do you believe that? We're not powerless people. We came here to do something. We actually are doing it. We came here to do something. Do you honestly think that we came here to do something, not actually having the tools to accomplish it within us? What would be the bloody point of that? Man, oh man. Saturn is old. Saturn is the father. Venus is old. Venus is the mother. Pluto is in the middle. Pluto is lord of the underworld and is playing games. Oh, you are powerless, you know, you're going to be stuck here forever and life just happens to you and there's nothing you can do. But both Saturn and Venus are now looking at that saying, ha, you're full of shit, mate. Yeah, you're full of shit. And Venus is there going, yeah, but it's really hurt me, you know. And what if it's true? What if we really are stuck here forever? What are we going to do then? What if I put my faith in this? What if I take a leap of faith and then find out that it's all been an evil gaslighting operation? The ultimate betrayal. I'll never live it down. That's one mechanism playing out. Well, I look at it this way. I'd rather take a leap of faith and go for it and believe in my power, trust myself, love myself, and let the chips fall where they may, than to choose to stay in that pit of despair, in the dark, shitty, horrible, cold place, hating myself and whining and oh, evil always wins and it just happens to me and there's nothing I can do. I'm you know, boundaries, people, apply to the out there, yes, but they also apply to the in here. They really do. Yes, feel the feelings, feel the rage, let it out, right? All of that, I'm a big believer in that. When it comes up and it's strong, you need to let it out. But you also need to be in your true self at the same time, being the witness, receiving yourself and saying, well, I'm not allowing this to dictate to me what the truth is, because that is not the truth. That is just not the truth, people. I mean, we came here to take this shit and turn it on its head. You know, it's a bit like a mirror, in essence, actually, because when you look in the mirror, what you see is not a true image, you know? You see everything in the reverse. You see everything in the reverse. That's why so many people, when they look in the mirror, think, oh, I'm so good looking. And then they see themselves in a photograph and they go, oh, that's not me. It's a bit like that. That's why I think the New Age likes talking about mirrors all the time. Oh, life is but a mirror. Well, life is like a mirror. Yeah, it's all fucking it's all the wrong way around, isn't it? The true reality is the mirror itself, but when we look into it, we see the reverse. This world is the upside down world, people. It's the reverse world, you know. But we didn't come here to be defeated. We didn't come here to continually go on believing ourselves to be powerless, because by doing that we let evil win. We are not setting boundaries. Dare you to believe that you are powerful? Are you going to allow yourself to do that? Are you? Or are you gonna keep sitting around thinking that life just happens to you and oh, you have to, you know, take counsel from the dark side, from your shadow, because your shadow knows it all and your shadow is right and it knows? Or are you going to take counsel from your true self, which says, you know what? You came here to turn all this upside down. You are a creator being and you're powerful. The minute you start believing that, the minute you start understanding that, realizing that, actualizing that, things will begin to change. They will. I believe that with all my heart. I feel it very strongly. And I've noticed it because I've played around with that. In minor ways, but it always pans out, man. You know? At some point, our healing will have to reach that zenith of, yes, I get it now. Ha! I'm not powerless at all. I'm really powerful. And I can make things happen. I am the magic, the power, the healing, and the reset of love. I am the power of love. I am the magic. Many people, most people sit around talking to God or some external spiritual authority. And I am doing that less and less and less. Because I now realize that I am that authority. It is I. It's I am. So I now pray to my true self, which is me. That's what I do. Yeah, I pray to my true self and I'm feeling very defiant. I feel defiant, but not in a sort of angry way, but in a triumphant way. I feel defiant. We've all lived on our fucking knees, life after life after life. We have been through unspeakable fucking horror. We have. No denying that, excuse me. We have been through it all, we've seen it all, we've experienced it all, we've done it all too, you know. Oh yeah. You think we've been perpetrated against, but we have also perpetrated. We have been perpetrators ourselves in all our past lives and in this life too. You see? Try and remember that when you sit around feeling like everybody's doing it to you, because you also have done it to them. Yes. We tend to forget that, don't we? It's very clever. Selective memory. People, it's time to draw a line under it, you know, to forgive ourselves, to forgive others, not because we tolerate what they do, because we don't, but just saying, hey, for my own sake, I'm letting this shit go. Because, hey, I just want to be well. I want to self-actualize. I want to be in my power. I want to see what I can do. I want to start happening to life. I want to start happening to my health. I want to start happening to my relationship. I want to start happening to the world. Start using your imagination to see the world as you would like it to be. The great healing amazingness, wow, woo, magic, whatever, you know, fantasy, whatever. Because we've been doing this for long enough, people. It's time for a breakthrough. And we play a pivotal part in that breakthrough. A lot of it really does depend on the choice that we make. And if you're not making that choice, and if you just want to stay with the victimhood and the hate and the rage and the vengeance, and yes, for a long time we do that because there's so much trauma and it does have to spin out. But sooner or later you will get to a point where you are able to step into your power. My power. Our power. And say, hold on a fucking minute. Yeah, right. I see that now. Because there's a lot of... I see that today very clearly. It's like astrology, and I take it as a very vague sort of map. But I interpret it in my own way. I do not listen to other people anymore. Increasingly, I've become aware that any kind of external authority is wrong. That any kind of hierarchy is wrong. That any kind of leader is wrong. I am my own leader. I am my own authority. I am my own God. That's it. And it's the same for you people. Right? It's only in a fallen world, in a diseased world, where you need external authority of any kind. Because when you feel yourself to be powerless and weak and incapable and doomed and fucked, you will forever be looking up. Oh, please come and save me. Please tell me what to do. Please tell me what to think and what to feel and what to wear and what to eat. And I always tell you a plethora of different things that all conflict. So, you see, it's fucking bullshit, people. Come on, we don't need it. Seriously, it is the truth. We don't. Everything we need and everything we are is right here. That is what self-actualization is all about. And I'm beginning to really feel it. Really feel it. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean that I'm going to be happy, happy, joy, joy from now on. No, there's still work to be done. There is. But it's not going to go on and on and on forever. I know this, people. Do the work. Do the fucking work, people. Question absolutely everything. External, yes, but in your own head. Question that shit. Right? Question those emotions, question those mind things. Why am I thinking that? You have to be super aware, super present a lot of the time. Or even in hindsight, when you think, oh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Don't beat yourself up, but investigate. Investigate yourself, your psyche. Investigate, investigate, investigate. And ask the relevant and the hard questions. Keep doing that intelligently. We are given good, sound intelligence of a particular type, you know. Intuitive intelligence, good IQ. A lot of us people are very fucking smart. We're much smarter than a lot of those people we see around us. Because we're the psychic detectives. It's a gift that we were given in order to be able to do the job that we're doing. You understand? We have to see it and understand it all, inner and outer, because otherwise we can't fix it. And it really isn't so much about fixing anything, come to think of it. It's about reset. And the reset happens here in our consciousness. That's it. That's where it comes. That's from whence reality springs. The wellspring of reality is the consciousness. That's it. You know? It's like a radio station broadcasting outwards. It's I feel with all my being that I am powerful. that I am my own authority and I am my own God. I am my own everything and I can do whatever the hell I want. Because I am compassionate enough and wise enough after everything that I have been through. See, it does have merit, because it has shown me compassion, it's shown me wisdom, it has tempered the fake persona, which is the trauma response. You see, it thinks power is power over others. Taking what you want and fuck everybody else, that isn't power, obviously. True power is so different. It is literally about, I love this world, I love animals, I love people, I love infinite creativity, I love love. I have a deep sense of it, and I see the incredible place that this world can become again. I see it, and I feel it, and I know it. And that's why I'm here. I know why I'm here, and I cannot always put it into words, but I know exactly why I'm here, actually. And it's an amazing thing, and I will never ever stop. I will do this. I will keep walking this path, and I've been through great, overwhelming darkness. I've had to face my shadow in all its nuances, and I dare say that ain't quite over yet. No, but I will do the work, because life doesn't just happen to me. It happens to me only as a catalyst to show me my shadow, to show me, yeah, this is where you're at, but keep doing the work, keep doing the work. Endure, rise again, face, integrate, alchemize, higher ground, clarity, understanding, gnosis, yes. It's a very intense, overwhelming process, but it's worth it. I know it, I feel it. So, you know, that's it, people. And I choose power over powerlessness. I choose to happen to life over life happening to me. I choose self-love over self-hate. I choose love and triumph over fear and defeat. I choose. I, me, here, now. I am God. Yes? Oh God, I can just imagine if anybody's like a born-again Christian, they're going to be seriously triggered by that. Because being a born-again Christian is all about you're small and you're a sinner and you need to be saved by the blood of the Lamb. No, I don't need to be saved by anybody. I was never in need of saving. Really. Well, if I was, then I'm saving myself. Thank you. Thank you, Anika. Thank you for saving me. It's not an arrogance, you know, it isn't, and it's not ego. When you've been through as much as I have, you kind of lose that. You realise that all of that shit never helped you. All this fake persona bullshit of like, oh, I am this and I am that, is neither here nor there, because it never gave me any satisfaction and it never helped me at all, because it wasn't real and it wasn't true. Only that which is real and only that which is true helps me and will help you. And it is about wisdom, it is about compassion, it is about truth, and truth hurts but it will set you free. So question everything in there, question it all, look at it, examine it. Why? What does that mean? Do not shy away from yourself, from your own inner stuff. Look at it. And take your power back, for you are powerful. You are the power, the magic, the healing, the reset of love. We all are. That is why we are here. So let's start happening to life, people. Because that's it, you know. We are Q, we are God, we are powerful. We had to walk through the darkness, because that in and of itself is a valuable gift. It's a very valuable gift. But if you still think of yourself as a powerless victim, you're not going to see it as a gift. You're going to see it as a terrible injustice. And it is. It's a paradox, because it is an injustice, and it is terrible trauma, and it is horrific. True, all of that's true. And yet, when you re-empower yourself and you come home to yourself, you can also see that it is a gift. Therein lies a paradox. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, people. Lots of love to all of you.